Pinehurst number 2. I have heard, ever since this course has been in the game, and I've reiterated that to Chad as well, that Pinehurst, from indications, is the hardest course currently in the game. We're going to see if that's the case. In a practice round yesterday, albeit with 3 to 5 mile an hour winds, we shot an impressive 8 under. So if the conditions are a little bit on the less windy side, we might have a chance. If it's like blowing 15 to 20, I don't know how much of a chance we're going to have. We'll see. The only way to find out is just to get out there, and let's find out. So Jason Day's your current leader at 1 under. 6 to 9 here on Thursday. That's not bad. And everything on tournament conditions is expected, but also what we played on yesterday. So that makes me feel a little better. So let's get out to Pinehurst and begin the U.S. Open.
There may be no tournament on the planet that so supremely tests a golfer's ability than this one. An under-par score, not a given for the winner. U.S. Open rough? Oh yes, that is very much a thing. Narrow fairways, tight landing areas, rock-hard greens? Yes, yes, and yes. Mistakes must be kept to an absolute minimum. This is the most demanding test in golf. This is the United States Open.
We've made everything as hard as it can possibly be. Have fun. We are teeing off incredibly early, 8:24, which is why there's not much in terms of scores. I'm very interested to see how the AI score here. If they continue to score where the winner is usually around 20 under, or if Pinehurst does kind of lower that a little bit. We shall see. If it does lower the AI scoring, that may actually be a bit of a bad thing, because it might give us a little bit of an easier chance. Who knows? Well, the wind is at our back here in the first tee box. Practice yesterday, I put this shot in the bunker. I'm going to aim right for the left edge of the bunker. Wind should take it a little bit to the left. Hopefully I don't miss right. No, that should be about as perfect of a start as you could ask for, as long as it doesn't take a bad kick, which it does not. We're past the bunker, and approach shots here at Pinehurst are going to be interesting. So the spinner, a little bit of wind, gonna want to push this, but not that much. I'm gonna back it off. Actually, I might not want to back this off at all. It is a little bit uphill, so we're gonna do that. Pretty much go right at it. That is about as good as you could ask for. Puts ourselves 3 feet out and a birdie chance here on 1 at Pinehurst. But unlike where we were last week, birdie chances are just that. They're chances. They're not gimmies. Well, we are 1 under through 1, which ties us for the lead. Jason Day, as we knew. And 1 other, I didn't see the name. On to the par 4 second at 507 yards. This should be a testy one, and I think we're going to be lucky to walk out of this hole every single day with par, depending on the wind conditions. Wind is at our back here, so we can let this one rip, and we will do so. Well, 2 for 2 on good drives. And we actually get quite a bit of rollout here at Pinehurst. Almost links golf level of rollout. 318 on the carry. Let's see the final number here. 376. Jesus. Crazy. Ooh, a regular approach. I'm going to hit the 58. Wind should carry this a little bit and limit the spin a little bit. So, give this a go. I left it a little short, but the wind should make up for that. Let's see if it just sits. For the most part. It's a good thing ball marks aren't really a factor in putting in this game, because I think we'd be, close. Well, I said we'd be lucky to get out of this hole with par. We do have a birdie look. Let's see. No, just powered it through the break. Well, par it is. Take that. Gonna be plenty of birdie chances. I don't think there's gonna be many eagle chances that will go by the wayside here this week. Par 4 third at 387 yards. So we leave a 500-yard par 4 and head into one that's under 400. But that pin placement doesn't look very fun, I do have to say. And we've got a right to left wind. Well, this will push this ball a little bit, which is good news for us. Ball's a little left, but we added enough power to clear that bunker easily. And we should have about a straightaway look at it. However, I feel like we're a little bit too far away for a spinner. We'll see. Well, we're not. The finesse isn't really an option. I could pitch this, but I don't think I've hit a pitch shot on these greens yet. So I'd rather take a broad spinner. Ooh, oh lordy. That's not going to stay on the green. Well, no guarantee that doesn't happen with the pitch shot either, as we're damn near underneath a camera tower. Get a little bit of a kick out. We're going to want to make sure this flop shot gets up there. Oh. Oh. Yeah, got up there all right. We'll have to tap in for our par. And in yesterday's practice round, we did do exactly this, what we're currently on pace to do. Birdie to first, and then an absolute slew of pars. I believe 4 or 5 in a row before we finally got some birdie chances again. Sitting in a tie for second place as we head to the par 4 fourth hole, another 500-plus yard par 4. Oh! Ugh. I'm not the biggest fan of this. That wind isn't really all that strong. But an elevated tee box. Let's see how we do. I think we are going to land... I was thinking more, actually, closer to the edge. Pretty dead middle of the fairway. Only 334 off the tee, just because that had the chance to dive in a little bit. And now our first approach shot of the day with an iron. Pitching wedge ain't going to get there. 9-iron might be a bit strong. I'm going to fool around with taking a tiny bit off. That might be too much. No, that's pretty good. Inside of 10 feet, so we'll take that outcome. Gives us a birdie look here. That's probably too much power. Back some off a little bit. Will it break? Oh, no. I feel like if I leave that power where it was, that might go. But it's a par on 4. We move on here in round 1 of the U.S. Open. And I know it's really early in the day, but Jason Day, not really running away with it. He's only 2 under par, so like I said, I'm really interested to see how the AI score here. Because it feels like even at Augusta, you know, the number's like 20 under par, which feels a bit insane. So we'll see how it goes. We won't really know until we're done with our round here today. Slightly into the wind, slightly into a left to right wind here, so aim right over there and let it take it back. Oh, power drive was on, and yet I somehow was able to hit it dead straight. Gonna have to be careful with that. The rough here at Pinehurst is not something you want to find. And with only the silver power drive, there is certainly a chance we could find it rather easily. Well, this pin location is not very fun. But it's pretty dead into a 7-mile-an-hour wind, depending on the gusts, so... Uh-oh. You kind of had a feeling that was going to happen. Especially because I smacked it. This is our first par 5 of the day, however. I feel like the flop is just the safest, right? It's going to have some spin on it, and the only way we fuck this up is if we leave it woefully short. I don't know if that's the case. Oh, my goodness, it held. I don't know if I'll make that mistake again. We don't need that much, right? Come on. Rattles home. Second birdie of the day. We're in the par 5 fifth. So we tie Jason Day for the lead, who's through 9 holes. Now on to the par 3 6th at 242 yards. Somewhat of a tough pin. Especially given the wind here. Oh, boy. Trevor Lawrence overpaid? I don't know about that. Is my best bet a high 5-iron? I have no clue. I left it short. That's not good. It's not even going to hit the green, which means it's going to sit there and spin back to Lord knows where. Bogey-free practice round yesterday. Can we save our bogey here? Should be able to hit a high spinner. Feel like I should pretty much just hit it almost right at it. And it kind of sucked, but it's certainly going to give us a par look. Just pushed it right. Oh my God. Oh man, what a putt. I know that's a shorty, but to save par early in this round, that is huge. Good thing it went in, too, because that didn't look like it was stopping anytime soon. To the par 4 7th. In the 2 times previous that I have played this hole, once being yesterday, driver off the tee has not been my preferred option. Just don't think we have the distance to safely... Oh, well, we definitely don't with the wind in our face. But on the a little bit of the bright side. I am going to hit 3 wood into this wind. I had been hitting 5 wood. Just going to get held up there by the wind and probably roll out less than 10 yards. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, it was less than 10 yards. All right. Left to right wind on the approach. I actually feel like the 9-iron might be the play here. Come on. Come on. It's not bad. Could have been better. Oh. Well, this is a makeable putt if I don't completely screw it up. On the way, and dropping in on the left edge. 3 under and early here on Thursday, which is an odd thing to say at 9:22 p.m. We lead the United States Open. Onward we go. This doesn't look like a very fun tee shot at all. Don't miss right. We did not miss right. Slanted fairway, so this is just going to turn dead left here. And I don't particularly like our chances of sticking something close with where that... actually, this might not be so bad. That's missing left. Oh, boy. Well, it's not in any tall shit. 19 yards out, so the flop is still in play. We're certainly not going to pitch it. Give it a little bit more because this flops into the wind. It looks right at it, but short. Par putt just outside of 5 feet. As long as we give this enough power, it should be an easy one, and it is. 1 hole to go on the front side. The par 3 9th. Can't say I expected much different here. I thought we could play well enough to be just okay. See how it winds up in the end. Ooh, wind at our back here on the par 3. Well, 7-iron's not it. 8-iron could be it. I'm going to take a little bit off the 8-iron. Pretty much aim right for the bunker. That's right. Actually, it's kind of dead at it. Oh, it's going to carry the hole, though. And miss the green. Well, point noted. As we're into the base. I've been here before. Into the base of, I believe, some seating. All right, well, still, you got to feel like we have a chance at par. Oh, hold. It's not really holding. We've got a tricky par putt coming up here. Got it. Wow. That is the second very stressful par putt that we've had here on Thursday. We've drained them both. continue to lead. Jason Day only 2 under through 13. Well, on to the back 9. Par 5 starts us off. We're hitting into the wind. I'm not going to mess around with it. I feel like every time I come to this hole, I'm hitting into the wind. I'm going to hit it low. It's one of the better low drives I've hit in a while. Just try and get any semblance of rollout that we can. 311 yards. All right. Well, how aggressive do we want to be? Pin is something. Honestly, on this par 5, I feel like power approach isn't that terrible. If I find a bunker, I feel like we could still birdie this thing. Which is where we're headed. Ooh. Please just land in the bunker, yeah. Much rather be here than anywhere else. Well, pick shot. Hit it high. Hit it somewhat. Pretty much going to go right at her. At least try. Well, that sticks, and it does. That's a pretty good birdie look. Oh, what an adventurous putt that was, but it's 4 under. Well, we're through the par 5s here at Pinehurst, with still 8 holes to play. Usually our moneymakers, the par 5s, as they should be. Another one into the wind. Feels like this is a drive that's going to be easy to mess up. So I'm pretty much just going to want to hit my target. Nope. Will we be safe? It's not looking likely. That's our first miss fairway of the day, and we are in it. $79 to 90. I'm going to hit a 6-iron and probably blast this thing. On the way. Might not actually be that bad. On and 2. Which at Pinehurst from anywhere is no guarantee. So, I feel like there's a little bit more uphill than there is downhill. Doesn't move till the very end, which is kind of... That's where the downhill starts, which is kind of what's spooky. See how it goes. On the way, no. Well, it was a good effort on the speed. Little 4-footer for par here, and that's it. It just goes back to what our plan was at Augusta. Oh, McCarthy out of nowhere, 4 under. We have a tie atop the leaderboard. But no, it goes back to what we said at Augusta. You can hit one bad shot, don't make it worse with a second bad shot. That's how you're going to get yourself into trouble, and that's how it's going to go here at Pinehurst. We hit a bad tee shot, hit a pretty good second. Saved it for us. We may have just hit a second bad tee shot, and I think we have. But we get bailed out. We will take that break. All right, wind is going to push this approach shot. I can't bring the 54 back anymore. Hopefully it's in tight enough that it won't matter. 54 is on the way. This could be good. It's very good. That was incredibly lucky, but that was a very good shot. We got incredibly lucky on the tee shot. And we get a birdie on that. How the hell? Missed fairway. And our fifth birdie of the day to solo lead through 12. Another one of the shorter par fours. Finsbury back. Probably be down in a hill after our tee shot. Yeah. This is gonna be a tricky one, I think, all tournament. This first shot. Oh boy. We did the same thing we did in practice yesterday. Barely cut it over that tree. This follows real life to a certain extent. I feel like I always hit bad shots in the same place in real life. I did that 2 days in a row. As this ball is not settled yet. Comes back down the hill a little bit. 55 yards out. Which is going to make for an interesting second. I'd almost go with a... I'd almost go with a finesse here if the green broke back a little bit, but it doesn't. I'm going to try and hit a safe spinner. That's not very safe. And we are not on the green still. Second spinner, I've just pushed right. However, this is a chippable shot right here. Oh, it just kicked to the left. I don't know what it hit. If anything, in that landing area, I thought it was going to kick to the right, and we were going to miss right. That's not the case. In for par, though, on 13. Staying costly mistake-free. Par 4, 14th hole, 473 yards. Unless I can hit a wedge into there. Not sure about putting it close. Who knows? Wind's not that strong. We need to worry about testing that right edge. And the fairway's wide enough. Landed pretty hard. We might be far enough out. 121, I'd say we are. 54 is the suggestion in. On the way. Spin back a little bit. It did. Oh! Oh! Oh, what a shot! To inside 3 feet. And this will be a birdie on 14. 6 under par here on Thursday. But Patrick Cantlay just one shot back. Especially after yesterday and then coming and doing this to start today. Just feels like we may actually have a chance here. It's going to be a tricky par 3, though. Or is it? I'm sure there's some break I just don't see from that angle. There's no way this putt's very easy. Actually, it kind of is. I don't need to add any power, actually. I might need to take a little off. Oh, jeez. I needed to take more off than that. That's horrendous. Not even close to a good read. For par, though. 3 to play. We sit at 6 under. 2 par 4s and a par 3 remain. .528-yard par 4, in fact. We've had a good day. No need to do anything stupid here. Let's just keep her going, although this is not my favorite tee shot in the world. Well, I pushed it a bit right. I knew we were going to flirt with that bunker. We do. But, yep. These Pinehurst fairways just keep you in. All right. We can back off the 8-iron. Decent bit here. Ah, wow. I knew it was down in a hole. It's still not bad. About 16 feet away. Oh, this is a putt we do not want to mess up, however. Oh. Okay, we didn't mess it up. We'll take our par and get the hell out of here. We nail that long, bad things are bound to happen. In for par on 16, we head to our final par 3 of the day. With a one-shot lead over Patrick Cantlay, who is still only one shot back. Well, don't miss the green. Bunkers everywhere. And into the wind. Do I really trust hitting a 5-iron into the wind? That it's still going to hold? We'll see. Not when I hit it like that. Gave it some extra power. But in terms of a miss, that's not too bad. We'll have a flop shot, which should give us a nice par look. The break in and around the hole, nothing too bad. Just a nice, easy flop here. We can't make that. Don't deserve to be leaders. There we go. Well, our third straight par. One hole remaining here on Thursday. We're 6 under. We're bogey free. Gotta be feeling pretty good about this. Fantastic finishing hole at Pinehurst number 2. I don't think we birdied this in practice yesterday. Don't even really need to. Happy with what we did here in round 1. It's pushed a little right. We'll probably be on the right side, but safe. We've got a bunker to carry. 115 yards out, though, so that sounds like a 54 or a 58. And into this wind, I'm going to say 54. Ooh, we actually didn't hit that as well as I wanted to, which might mean we might not hit this green. Nope. Probably clubbed up to the 50. Just had a good old normal swing at it. There's just not a reason to try a chip here. That's right at it. Oh, right back at the ball mark. Outstanding flop shot. We'll putt this in for par to finish 6 under in round 1. However, the question is, where does that put us? We teed off so early. We have no clue how the AI score, and it's pretty much the same. Will Zalatoris, there's always one that goes 10 under in the opening round. Will Zalatoris posts a 60. We finished the day in a tie for 4th with Francesco Molinari, Brian Stewart, and ourselves. But Jordan Spieth, Xander Schauffele, some big names up here. I gotta scream because the music is so loud in these majors. But, we like what we did. It's a very, very solid opening round. If we do that the next 3 days, I think we can call ourselves 2-time major champions. But still 3 rounds to go. Conditions could get worse, and we could fuck up a little bit more. So who knows? We'll be back at Pinehurst tomorrow for round 2.